Alrighty guys, good morning. I'm sorry the Bitcoin sign is not on behind me. The kids stole the outlet, so I don't know where that is. And my dog is in here, my golden retriever. My wife has some friends over. They're doing a play date with the kids, so if you hear some background ruckus, I apologize about that, but I do want to do a video today and share with you guys some things. So let's just dive in. I want to start whiteboarding this morning, if you guys are cool with that, and I want to talk to you about what I see coming. Guys, I admittedly, okay, guilty. I've put out, because I had dreams about this and I feel like the Lord really wanted me to do this, prophetic words, okay? I put out prophetic words about XRP, as well as SHIB. In fact, our SHIB video is the highest viewed video we've ever done on our channel. I think it has like 30,000 something views. What I want to talk about today is what's going to lead me into what I just recorded for everybody at tradeconfident.io. If you guys have a membership, you guys can watch that now. If you don't, there's 25% off in the description. It's the first link. You can click underneath this video or if you're on your phone, it's in the description. I want to make something clear, guys. I do believe that the Lord has shown me some absolutely astronomical projections for what SHIB and XRP can do, which I think we're starting at 1,000% when we see this wealth transfer take place. However, I don't think, let me say it a different way. I think people are thinking that this is going to happen sooner than they expect. I think they're looking for this 1,000% increase by next Monday. And if you guys take a step back real quick, because here's what I like to do on here. Guys, I love the Lord so much. I love Jesus. He, saved me. I love him, okay? And he's even shown me prophetic things in my dreams, I believe, that are blowing my mind. But what I'm trying to do on this channel here is taking these prophetic thoughts that we're getting and show you guys how this practically applies to crypto. The last Shiba Inu video I did, I showed you guys a dream where I saw Shiba Inu going up over 1,000% in a dream. But the thing is that the sell limits couldn't be executed on Coinbase. Coinbase only goes up to 900 to 1,000%. So I showed you guys on Kraken how you can set up a sell limit, and I have a sell limit of 100,000% on Luna right now. Okay, so I'm taking these prophetic words that we're getting. I'm listening to prophetic insight. I'm listening to multiple channels that have prophecies, and I'm bringing it back on this channel to say, how do we take these prophetic words and actually make them practical in our accounts? All right, I eventually will be coming out with a video here, probably in the future forecast, of how to set up sell limits based off multiple prophetic words that have been online. With that said, I want to show you guys something else here. I don't think, I'm going to go out on a limb here, guys, although I do believe the Lord has clearly spoken to people and they are correct that these percentages are coming, I don't think they're coming as soon as people anticipate. If we understand how XRP and SHIB and these cryptocurrencies move, we have to understand that they are moving very closely correlated to the SPY, the stock market. Okay, the stock market is going through a period right now where, if you know what Trump wants, Trump says that he wants the stock market to decrease in value. And this is where the prophetic side may not understand this, so let me give you guys insight on this, because I'm not saying those prophecies aren't true. I actually do believe there's a lot of merit to them, but it's just not time yet. And if you understand how to navigate this season right now, you'll make even more money when these prophetic words come to pass. When Trump needs to crash the stock market, because this will then cause bonds, cause bonds to increase, and this will cause the 10-year to go down in interest rates, so he can actually refinance what we call the $7 trillion of debt. All right, so Trump wants the stock market to go down. He also wants the dollar to go down as well. He wants rates to go down. I'll show you guys, I'm going to come back to whiteboarding here, but I want to show you guys something I showed our members really quickly. It's not the whole future forecast, but I'll show you guys something quickly here. And I'm going to show this to you guys before on here, which is why I'm okay releasing it on YouTube. I want you guys to take a quick look and a gander at this chart right here. What I have been mocking up for our members for quite some time here is the correlation of interest rates decreasing and the yield curve coming uninverted. And what has happened in the past years, we've seen the stock market go down 43%, 57%, 36%, and we've only seen a 20% drop here. So if we average this out, we could still be seeing another 10 to maybe 20% drop in the stock market. All right, let's get back over here. If Trump wants that to happen and he gets what he wants, what does it mean for us in the prophetic sphere? It means that I don't think we should be FOMOing. If the Lord is telling you guys something different, then he's telling you guys something different. And obviously follow that. But I think these prophetic words need to be taken as a sign of what is to come. A sign as there is hope on the horizon. It is not always going to be like this. But can I just, for maybe one video here, share something with you guys? I do think the stock market and crypto has potential to move down further because we have not seen the 10-year interest rate be at a level where I believe Trump is even interested in starting to refinance his $7 trillion. Here's the difference. If the SPY goes down, Bitcoin usually moves at a 2x leverage off the SPY. So if the SPY is going to crash another 10, let's say 15%, Bitcoin can go down another 20 to maybe 25%, which potentially could put us down to the levels of around $60,000. Now you have to correlate this to XRP because the prophetic coins have been XRP, XLM, Luna, and I would say probably SHIB. All right. Those coins usually end up crashing 2 to 3x of what Bitcoin actually crashes. So we could see potentially XRP, XLM, we could see SHIB, as well as maybe even Luna, okay? We could see these collapse another, maybe, I'll be conservative here, 25 to maybe aggressive 40%. And I prove this to you guys in the future forecast. So I'm like iceberg here. I've got 40 minutes of data that can pretty much prove to you guys this is probably what's going to happen. So what I've done this morning is I've taken you guys through this roadmap of what do we do now? And what we really need to do is where the market is at is take an unbiased perspective. If the market from here goes down and Trump gets what he wants, it does not invalidate, listen again, it does not invalidate the prophetic words. It doesn't. The thing that most people are not getting, which I'm just going to be humble about this because I have not gotten either, is nobody in this prophetic community, apologize, hardly anybody has received any dates of when these pumps will happen. What I think we are getting, guys, is glimpse into the future of what could happen with these ISO tokens, what could happen with these prophetic coins. But in the meantime, there is wisdom of how to structure our buy limits in the market so we can actually take advantage of the pumps when they do go back up and follow this line here. We get back into the prophetic words if they're going to come true. I say this to our members a lot, and I'll share it with you guys here. How do you make the most money in cryptocurrency, guys? If you're going to want the 1,000% XRP going to $29,000, $589,000, if it's ever going to go there, how do you make the most money? It's not by timing the top. It's always by timing the bottom, especially because we're going long in this market. So I'm going to teach you guys this morning how to set up buy limits if the market were to crash. Where the stock market is most likely going to head back down to if we see a crash. I'm going to show you guys where XRP could head down to, show you where XLM will head down to, most likely where SHIB is going to head down to, literally to like the exact price I'll show you guys. I'll give you the indicator I use to set up my buy limits. I'll show you how many buy limits my account has hit. I will give you guys the risk management plan I'm using because I'm not here to invalidate any prophetic words you guys have received. That's not my role here. And I think many of them will actually come to pass. However, there is an opportunity right now before those prophetic words come to pass that I believe we need to take some risk mitigation steps and potentially sell some crypto or maybe even get some gunpowder on the sidelines for a potential drop down a little bit further. Because, let me get back to here, if we see a repeat of what's happened in the past where interest rates move down, a yield curve comes uninverted here, then we're going to possibly see interest rates come all the way back down until they level off again. Because once they level off, that's when the stock market takes off. That's when the stock market takes off. That's when the stock market takes off. And Trump wants stocks, that's true. Trump wants stocks to decrease, but he also wants interest rates to decrease. A decreasing interest rate with yield curve coming inverted here, this means that we are probably going to be in for more pain. But what does that mean for those of you guys in the prophetic sphere? It means there's more money to be made by buying coins lower. But my fear is that nobody's taking any hedge against this possibility of the market going down further. And that's what I want to teach you guys and show you guys the charts of this morning. Okay? In the description, you guys will see a link. It's the first link on the video here, or it's going to be on your phone. It's going to take you guys to tradeconfident.io. You guys will use the 25% off coupon code, and you guys will be able to watch the April 8th forecast here. I'm also going to be talking to you guys what's called the 3 times collapse of where stocks and crypto, real estate, and the dollar could collapse here. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm hedging against this. Okay? First, stocks and bonds absolutely tank and get wiped out. Second, real estate could actually take a nosedive. The dollar could become literally trash where your whole wealth of portfolio. I'm going to give you guys a downloadable spreadsheet here to actually calculate this, for your housing, for the cash you have, for the cryptocurrency you have. What does it look like to actually go through what we could be about to go through? Because I'm telling you guys, the prophetic word the Lord gave me is this is going to be turmoil. It is going to be volatile for a season. But in that season, if you guys can structure risk management correctly, the millionaires are going to be made out of coming out of this season correctly with risk management, because this is going to get a whole lot better. So I'll show you guys how am I going to hedge against the dollar collapse. I've already done this with my wife and I'll show you guys how I'm doing it. What are the key support levels I'm watching out for? Which buy limits have been hit and which ones are still open? What are the key levels where I think XRP, XLM, and SHIB are going to head down to? What is a clear and clean risk management plan that you can facilitate right now in case this chart comes true? And other charts that I show you guys, which is just the tip of the iceberg today. In this, I think it's about a 50-minute video of just going over chart after chart after chart of proving this point of this is probably not the bottom. I'm even going to end by showing you guys where the institutions have their buy limits right now on Bitcoin. And it's probably going to make you nervous. It's not as close to price as you think. The further away institutions have their buy limits away from price means that they're getting ready for another drop back down. And I'll show you exactly where those are sitting and where the liquidity is sitting for the next buy opportunity on Bitcoin. It's not where we're at. It's a whole lot lower. Okay, guys? I love you. Use the 25% off coupon code that I give you in the link in the description. Watch this on April 8th. I think this will really bless you guys. And always email us in at betradeconfident, betradeconfident@gmail.com if you guys have any questions whatsoever. I love you guys. Hope you have a really, really good day. And I would take some proactive steps just in case this market is not done. And I'll prove to you guys why I don't think this collapse is done just yet. But if you structure yourself correctly, you are going to be the millionaires of the next season. But you need to take some steps right now. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the future forecast. Bye, guys.